Hey, it's Dustin with Parts Doctor, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to replace the door hinge with a spring on this Frigidaire oven. It's super simple. I'll show you step by step, so let's jump right in. This model of range uses two door hinges to assure that the oven door closes securely and operates smoothly. One hinge contains a heavy-duty spring that helps pull the door closed, while the other is a non-spring loaded hinge. Together, they allow for smooth operation, keep the door tightly shut, and hold it in the partially open broiler stop position. You may need to replace a hinge if the hinge lock is broken, the spring no longer holds tension, the hinge makes a grinding or scraping sound, it doesn't stop in the open broiler position, or if it's been damaged from possibly placing too much downward pressure on the door. While the replacement process is similar for both hinges, they serve different functions and use different part numbers. If your oven door won't stay shut and falls open too quickly, the spring-loaded hinge likely needs to be replaced. If the door still closes properly but makes excessive noise or doesn't open or close smoothly, you may need to replace the non-spring-loaded hinge. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the hinge with the attached spring. If you need to purchase a replacement hinge for your Frigidaire range, you can check out our website, partsdoctor.com. We offer fast shipping and only sell manufacturer-approved genuine replacement parts for all major appliance brands. Tools needed for this repair: a T20 Torx screwdriver or bit, and a small flathead screwdriver. To remove the hinge from the appliance, first open the oven door all the way so it's horizontal with the floor. On each hinge, there is one small T20 Torx screw on the inner side of the hinge housing. Locate each and remove both of them. With both screws now removed, carefully close the oven door. Before removing the oven door, place a soft cloth on a flat surface to protect the front of the oven door once it's removed from the appliance. While supporting the door on the sides near the bottom, slowly pull the door straight away from the appliance. Keep the door in a full upright position and pull both sides of the door out equally. Pull the hinges out from the hinge housing opening, being mindful that the hinge with the spring is longer than the hinge without one. With the hinges free from the appliance, carefully move the oven door to your protected flat surface. Do not carry the oven door by the handle. To protect the oven door and handle, place the door so that the handle is hanging over the edge of the flat surface. Do not place the oven door down on the handle. With the door off, locate the locking tab on the hinge. These small metal tabs are connected to the hooks that hold the hinge lever in place inside the door panel. Rotate the tab on the hinge lock so that the hooks release from the door panel. You may need a flathead screwdriver to help move the lock. Once the hooks are pressed down and release the panel, you can slide the hinge lever from the door. Be careful to slide the hinge all the way out to avoid damaging the plastic tab that the hooks fasten around. The hinge is now free from the appliance. If you need to purchase a new hinge with a spring, you can check out our website, partsdoctor.com. We'll leave a link in the description below. You want to make sure that you're searching with the full model number from the tag on your appliance to be sure you're getting the correct part. To install your new hinge, slide the hinge lever into the door panel. You may need to lightly tap the base of the hinge to fully seat the hinge lever inside the door. Check the clearance of the hooks under the plastic retention piece in the door panel. Once the hinge lever is fully inserted into the door panel, move the hinge lock into the locked position. You should see the hooks on the lock move up into place around the plastic retention clip. Before reinstalling the door, check the other hinge's range of motion. The hinge should open and close smoothly. If this hinge is damaged, be sure to replace it before installing the oven door. Be sure both hinges are in the 90-degree position and carefully carry the door to the appliance. With a hand on either side of the oven door, carefully insert the hinges into the hinge housings on the front of the appliance. Start the hinge with the spring first and align the other hinge and work them both in at the same time. Fully insert the hinges in the housing and check the door gaps on both sides of the appliance to assure that both hinges are fully inserted into the housing. Slowly open the oven door all the way. Locate the screw mounting hole on the inside of the hinge housing and make adjustments to each side of the door to line up the mounting holes in the housing with the hinges. Align both sides before installing the T20 screws and fully tighten. Check that the oven door closes properly and your appliance is now ready for use. Well, that's all for today's video. As always, I'm Dustin with Parts Doctor. Until next time, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.